Here we are back again with another video. Now normally these videos are very fancy, right? I'm mic'd up, I got good audio. But in this one, I'm not doing all that. Call me lazy, call me excited, call me whatever you want. In this one, I'm super stoked. I've been waiting for this for a while now. I was able to do it. Black Friday deals, who knew? But as you can see here, we got a nice set of tires. They are Toyota tires, Extensa HP2s. Of course, they're all seasons. This is going on the Honda Accord. And because they're going on the Honda Accord, we have to keep them all season. Extensa HP2s, 235, 45, 18. That's right. We got new 18-inch wheels for the Honda, 18 by 8.5. And they are here. And that is why I'm excited. So, before we continue on, real quick. Hub-centric wheels, or hub-centric rings. The bore on the Honda is like a 64, something like that, 64.1. The bore on the wheels is 73.1. So you do want to get the rings so that can properly fit on there, and there's not a lot of vibration. Should help with vibration. And I also got new lug nuts because you're not supposed to use stock ones with aftermarket wheels. So we did get new ones. These are treated steel lug nuts. They're not aluminum. I've heard horror stories about aluminum, so I went with the steel. I didn't get titanium, obviously, because they're not cheap. So we went with steel nuts. Hub-centric rings. Now let's take a look at the wheels. The box. Fair warning, these are not anything fancy, they're not crazy expensive, they are replicas, but I don't care. This is a daily driver and I wanted better wheels. These are essentially better wheels. I opened the box, so sue me. What do you guys think? There it is. These are the Avid.1 AV32 gunmetal gray wheels. It says on the website they're about 22 pounds or so. Yeah, I would say sounds about right. They're not crazy heavy, but not crazy light. I love the design of these wheels. I think it works really well for the car. I went with gunmetal gray instead of black because I didn't want it crazy dark. Actually, the picture made these look even darker. This is not as dark as I thought it was going to be. And also, if you want to know the specs, they're 18 by 8.5 with a 35 offset. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just test the wheel to make sure this fits because I couldn't get a proper answer if this is going to be good, if there's going to be too much poke. Whew, out of breath. Hold on. I couldn't get a good answer if there was going to be a lot of poke and stuff like that since I am running stock suspension. Right now I don't have any kind of crazy adjustment. I don't really want crazy camber or anything. I'm not about that low light. But obviously I don't want crazy poke either. So I'm going to first put the wheels, or at least on the front, I'm going to put one wheel on just to see how it fits, and then we have to go get the wheels and tires mounted. All right, so here's the wheel. From the side, looks like there might be a little bit of poke, but I feel like once there's actually compression, I'm a little worried there might be a little bit of poke there. However, I know in the back I'm not worried about it. The front is where I really don't want to, I don't want to pull the fender at all. I don't want to do any of that. However, I know with the coilovers that I'm looking at, they do have adjustments for a little bit of camber, so Like I said, I don't want crazy camber or anything like that, but to make that slight adjustment, I think this will be okay. There's going to be a little bit of poke, a little bit for now. But I do like, I'm not going to lie, from this angle, looks like there's going to be a bit. I'm not going to lie though, I really like how that looks. All right, let's, so I contacted Discount Tire. They said it's $30 per wheel per tile to get them mounted and balanced. So we're going to have to go do that. Did I say tile or tire? Tire per tire. So I'm going to go ahead and go do that. Hopefully, no watch. They close at 6. It's 5:18. Let's see if we can get it done now. If not, then I guess we'll go tomorrow. Let's see what happens. All right, so here we are at Discount Tire. They were able to get me in. They won't be done till later tonight. They close here in about 8 minutes, but they will get them done tonight. He said by 8 or 9, so if I still want to pick them up tonight, I can, or come back tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and pick them up tonight as soon as they get done. They're here. So it's kind of funny how they did this. So 2 of them are already on there for the hubs, for the center, what are they? What I call them? What was the name? Hubcap? The center hub cap? Whatever. I can't think of it right now. 2 of them are already on there, and 2 of them were just like taped to the boxes they came in. They are, so like for instance, there's this black thing on there and you stick them to that. I'm gonna do that first, and then we're gonna put on the front ones on and see, once it's sitting on its own weight, how much poke there really is. Let's do that. This is what it feels like to be a kid in the candy store, as they say. I'm super stoked. It's time to bring them down. The front ones are on, the back ones are still not on. Before I do actually any of that, I want to talk to you guys real quick about the tires. So if you look at the tires, the reason I put like one on each side is, from what I can tell from this pattern here, it looks like these are directional tires. What that means is like there's a specific direction they should go in. So if I'm judging from this being a point, from this inner tread, they need to rotate this way forward. So 2 of them are going to be on the left side and 2 of them are going to be on the right side, and that's a very specific thing you got to do. I don't know if I'm accurate. I didn't even read this. It just, from what I can tell, it looks like that's how it is. So that's what I'm doing. If I'm wrong, let me know. Once again, Toyo Tires Extenza HP2s. All right, now to bring it down and see how it looks. Once I get the coilovers, it's going to be perfect. It's really, it might look like from like right here, it seems like it's bad, but from right here, you can see if the car was just a little lower, it'd be perfect. So it's really the height. Man, I don't know about you guys, but that and that, that and that. I mean, what can you say? Now, this is personally me. The reason I went with this design, now of course, once again, I said these are reps. I mean, they look exactly like I think it's like the Bulk edition ones, or Graham Lights or something like that. Whichever one work makes. They have literally the same style wheels, so these are clearly replicas of that. I don't care. They're still set enough. They have a lifetime structural warranty, so I'm not really too worried about it. Plus, this is a daily driver. I'd rather not destroy $3,000 wheels. I'd rather destroy $600 wheels. But the reason I went with that design is I feel like it matches that design very close, and I feel like it works on this car. So it's it's 5-spoke technically, but the spokes are split. That's how you look at those spokes. So that's a 5-spoke design. It's not like a 8 or 10-spoke design. It's a 5-spoke design that's split, and that's exactly what this is. It's a 5-spoke design split. So I felt like it was it worked. Now, let's get the back. The back ones I don't think are gonna poke like that. I mean, like I said, it's such a slight poke. As soon as you drop it, you won't even realize it's not even a poke. So let's get those on. I gotta move the car up a little bit, and let's get this over. They are on, guys. Yeah, no, that's like perfect on the back. 18 by 8.5 with a 35 offset. That's with a little bit of drop. That would be basically on point. Yeah, we're gonna go for a drive just to make sure nothing's rubbing, and of course, always torque them down. I did 100 foot-pounds. That's usually what I've noticed normally for almost any setup is 100 foot-pounds. I could be wrong, but I did it. Now to clean up real quick and go for a drive. Let's see if there's any rubbing issues. You know what I didn't check though? I didn't check the tire pressures, but I'm hoping that Discount Tire fixed that. Now the speedo, from what I understand, the speedometer will be off due to them being a larger diameter. So I'm gonna have to look into if there's a easy way to recalibrate that. But yeah, so I have no idea if I'm actually, well, I can pull out my phone and yeah, we'll do that. But right now, making a right turn, I didn't feel any rub. We'll go to a cul-de-sac where we can do some lefts and full locks and see what happens. But right now with these, this road's not the smoothest, so there's like slight bumps, but I'm not hearing anything. Okay, so let's see here. That's full lock. I didn't feel anything there. Full lock. No, we're good, guys. All right. And I have to say, it drives, it feels like it drives just like the 16s did, which means it doesn't feel like a harsh ride. It doesn't feel like, I feel like I have less road noise than the Yokohamas that I had on the 16s. So there we go. Now, just like we did with the fog lights, let's do a little cinematic look at the wheels. Actually, before we do the cinematic, so I wanted to see how off we are, right? So right there, we're doing what? What's that about? Let's see here. Let's pull up a little bit. 25 miles per hour right there. 25. Apparently, not to my Honda, it doesn't matter that I changed the diameter of the wheels. Like I said, that's what I heard. But I don't know if it automatically can calibrate or what. But according to that, and according to that, that is what I'm doing. So, all right. Alright guys, so there it is. That's the wheels. I love them. I love how they fit the car. I believe, I don't know about on the front, but in the back I think you can do an 18x9. I think if you do an 18x9 here, it would stick out too much. But as you can see, it's basically perfect. With a little bit of a drop with coilovers, I think that'll be on point. Once again, 18x8.5 with a 35 offset, 235, 45 tires. That's it. As always, everything's gonna be in the description below. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit that like. Make sure to subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.